But I got this comment recently, and this is kind of like the reason for this video, because it got me thinking. It's so easy to misunderstand when you see somebody doing something that's in your opinion a normal person would do. Hey guys, and welcome back. I owe you guys a little bit of an update. So after the wedding in September, I've been struggling quite a bit. I was hospitalized in October, and I had another flare, and I was struggling severely with my neuropathic pain, and I developed spasms in my neck that was making it difficult for me to both swallow, breathe properly, and talk in. And it really startled me, and I went in a few times to the emergency room before I was finally admitted and seen by my neurologist. Like I said, I have been struggling since, and there's not really much they can do for me. I am continuing with my allergic testing because I am showing signs of being allergic to corticosteroids, and during my last hospital stay I had to do an MRI. And while they were doing the MRI, I had a severe reaction to the contrast dye that was used during the procedure, and when they took me out of the tube, my whole head had swollen up, and they had difficulty just taking off the earpiece that I was wearing to like block out the noise, and it was quite a big ordeal. I wasn't really aware because I was slightly sedated, but I could tell that something was wrong because all the doctors was just running around asking who to call, basically, who was on call to come and see me. So now I'm having to go through like allergic testing regarding that as well. So I've been trying to just stay home and recover since. Like I said, when you live with MS, it's not like a quick fix. There is not really anything they can do for you other than try to manage your symptoms. And in this case, because I was suffering from so much pain, they have just been trying to like manage my pain levels through medication, and I'm currently on so many different things. Like when I got back, I was taking about 8 different tablets in the morning, and then I had to take something midday, and then I had like 6 tablets before bed. Now I'm down to like 6 tablets in the morning, and I have 4, I think, in the evening, and that's gonna continue now. So like I've had to increase my consumption of prescribed quite strongly or prescribed strong different kinds of pain relief. Everything from like muscle relaxants to like just really strong pain meds. I was on Valium for like a couple of weeks, and I had to take it multiple times a day. Now I'm off that, but I've started it's kind of like an antidepressant, but it's not. It's like 3 things in one. So it's an antidepressant but used for neuropathic pain, so it has 3 components. The antidepressant is one of them, and then you have like the substance that manages like neuropathic pain, and then you have another substance that calms you down a little bit. I still have pain, and some days I'm still struggling to the point where I need help to like do daily things like getting dressed, or if I want to take a shower and that kind of thing. But the only thing, like the main thing that the doctors are telling me to do, like the only thing I can do apart from taking all the medications is to do physiotherapy. And this is key, like this is really important for everybody who has MS. When we feel the worst is when we need it the most. I feel like for normal people, if you're experiencing pain or discomfort, the recommendation would be to like rest or take it easy. But for us, it's the opposite. So on days with high fatigue or high pain, the best thing we can do is physical activity, which is just so like mentally hard, because you really need to like force yourself to do it when you're not feeling like it. I have been going now consistently to the hospital for physiotherapy to learn what kind of exercises I need to be doing, and I've been going consistently. I was going consistently for a few months. I would have the ambulance pick me up 2 times a week, and they would drive me to the hospital. I would do my physiotherapy, and then I would come home and rest. And now it's up to me, like when I want to do my physiotherapy, so it needs to be like I need to have quite a lot of discipline, because now it's up to me to go to the gym, or if I want to do exercise at home and that kind of thing. The thing with me is if I am gonna be consistent and do something, I need to be like held accountable. So I really like going to the gym or a facility where I can do my exercise, rather to be at home not having access to all the tools that I need. And you know, when you live with small kids, it's quite difficult to get that alone time. So, and usually in the morning time, I'm not really up for any kind of exercise. I take the kids to school in the morning, driving my little permobil, take my medication before going out, and then it takes me like a good 2 to 3 hours to want to start to move. So I just feel like I need to make this update, because it's so easy, like you see somebody doing something and you immediately go to like, oh, this person must be doing better. Up until today I have been using a walker that I kindly was lent from a local charity shop. They gave me a walker to use when I had my recovery now. I also had prescribed a walker that stands next to my bed but without wheels. It's too heavy for me to take outside, so I only use it inside, mainly to like go from lying position to standing position and when I'm really dizzy. So other than that, I'm just using my cane and leaning on my dad or my husband and that kind of thing when I'm out and about. But I got this comment recently, and this is kind of like the reason for this video, because it got me thinking. It's so easy to misunderstand when you see somebody doing something that's in your opinion a normal person would do. Like if you see somebody going grocery shopping, or if you see somebody going to the gym, or if you see somebody just being out and about, you just assume that they're doing well. And in my case, like, that's not necessarily the truth. The fact that I have to go and do physical training is to avoid future attacks. It's to avoid deteriorating. It's to avoid the severity of the disability that I have accumulated over time, because it's only gonna get worse from this point. And if I'm not doing exercise, then I will get worse quicker than if I just rest, or if I do no physical activity. So it's really important to get that information out there. I feel like not enough people are aware with the actual facts around this kind of illness. So wanted to share my experience. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm talking to you now, I will add some footage from when I was hospitalized, because I did take a few videos. I've been sharing a lot over on TikTok, but as you know, my account was hacked, so I lost a lot of my videos and content, and I had to re-upload to a new account, but it's not really pushing out the videos that well. So I managed to get a few clips from the hospital, and I will insert them after this little segment for you to get caught up a little bit from my hospital stay. I have a new symptom, and I haven't wanted to share with you yet because I don't know exactly what's going on. I have been going in and out of hospitals trying to get help. I've been to the emergency room twice and I'm not receiving any help for various reasons, but I'm having problems swallowing and I'm having problems breathing, and I think it's all related to my neck. So there are only two possibilities. Either my existing symptoms are progressing or I'm having another relapse, and I'm not able to tell you which one unless they will give me an MRI. I'm unable to get a hold of my neurologist. In the emergency room, they only have the protocol available. They can only offer me certain things, but they cannot offer me an MRI. And that's what I think I need. And it's currently weekend, so even if I were to go into the emergency room again, they would only be able to give me, or like put me somewhere for observation. There are no like on call or like I don't know how to say, the neurologists or specialists are not working during the weekend. On the 7th, I went in to the emergency room the first time, and that went really bad. Like they gave me something I couldn't tolerate to manage the pain, and I had an allergic reaction, and I went unconscious for a few seconds until they were able to remove the cannula, and then they treated me with various types of like allergic medicines to try and combat. But as you guys can hear, like my voice is also coming and going, but I'm not doing very well, and it's very annoying that I have to wait. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. It was cancelled because we are experiencing yesterday really bad rainfalls and there have been floods. My mom's house is completely flooded. All her furniture are destroyed. She had water up to her knees in her garden, and she had about 30 centimeters of water in her living room and kitchen, and it's just a big disaster, everything. So they cancelled all the doctor's appointments, and I'm just having to deal with whatever this is until Monday. It's currently Saturday, and we shall see what happens. But it's not looking good because these symptoms started about a week ago now, and they're not improving. They're not improving. It's not good. I just had to call for them because I'm in so much pain. I've had this cannula now since Tuesday and it's today Friday, so I think it's time
it's time to change it. It's just so uncomfortable. I'm burning. Like,
Thank you for tuning in today, friends. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and giving you this update. Know that I love you, and I will be back soon with other videos. Much love.